The Netherlands is home to the clog-wearing, ice-skating, stroopwafel-eating, windmill-building swamp dwellers, known to the outside world as the Dutch. In order to guard such secrets as taking 1/6 of their land from the water and eating a whole herring raw without throwing up, the Dutch came up with a lingo that was so repugnant to the foreign ear that no one could ever crack what was being said. This was the infamous Double Dutch. In fact, it was so difficult that many would-be students of this Dutch language simply collapsed in panic simply by looking at a few Dutch words. In modern times, most Dutch people speak rather good English, although as an incoming tourist it might be useful to learn how to pronounce some of the most important place names. Let's start with perhaps the most famous Dutch place name outside of the Netherlands, Amsterdam. 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 If you're going to Amsterdam, which is the capital, then you might visit the Rijksmuseum. 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 Or even visit the nice pretty flowers at the Keukenhof. Keukenhof. If you're going to Amsterdam, then you're probably going to go there by aeroplane, in which case you'll probably fly into Schiphol. 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 Now, obviously Schiphol has the very difficult sound for non-Dutch speakers, the g. But if you think about how you pronounce Loch Ness in Scotland, and you isolate the g sound, you put an s in front of it, you get Schiphol. Try putting the sounds individually first, and then adding them together. So you go from Schiphol to Schiphol. Schiphol. Now, if you're not flying into Schiphol, then you'll probably be getting the boat, in which case you might be travelling to IJmuiden. IJmuiden. Now, the letter, or it's actually a digraph, in front of IJmuiden is the IJ, which makes an A sound in Dutch. It doesn't make an ij, which often confuses people. Now, another big city with a large port in the Netherlands is Rotterdam. 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 And again, in Dutch, you pretty much always roll the R. Another famous city in the Netherlands called The Hague, outside of the Netherlands, is Den Haag. Den Haag. Now again, this G is a similar sound to the CH used in Schiphol. Now, Rotterdam, Amsterdam, Den Haag, they all have good football teams. And another place in the Netherlands with a good football team is Eindhoven. 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 Their football team is called PSV. Another city in the Netherlands is Utrecht. 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 And again you have the CH making the same g. The U isn't Utrecht, as many people outside of the Netherlands say, but U. The mouth is a lot more open when you're saying it. U. Utrecht. Utrecht is the name of a city or a town, but it's also the name of one of the provinces. And the province which houses Amsterdam is Noord Holland. Noord Holland. And Holland is pronounced with, again, a more rounded O. That's slightly down to my Hollandic pronunciation as well. Other parts of the Netherlands might pronounce Holland slightly less, with less of an O. Although that's the main difference between Holland and Holland. The D is also a bit more like a T in Dutch, but it's not Holland. It's Holland. Now, the other province with Holland in the name is Zuid Holland. Zuid Holland. And Rotterdam is in Zuid Holland, as is Den Haag. And finally, we have the most important province of all, Friesland. Friesland. Alright everyone, so I hope you've enjoyed this rather brief and simple video about how to pronounce some of the more important place names in the Netherlands if you are going to visit and Dutch is not your main language. Now, I might make another one of these for a few other Dutch place names. You can comment below if you'd really like to know how to pronounce something, and I might just throw together a video about how to pronounce these words if you're curious. Now, I might also make one for some Frisian place names, because of course this channel is dedicated to various aspects of languages and history, Frisian and Dutch being rather prominent among them. So thank you very much for watching. I need to make an update video to explain some things and get back to you all about the banner competition. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks very much.